Welcome to Asuncion in Paraguay. I am back in Paraguay and I'm taking you around Asuncion. We're going to look at supermarket prices and general life on the street. So let's go.
It's Friday night in downtown Asuncion. We are walking in the old town, the historic center, and it is about 9:30. There is almost not a single person out, but we're going for a stroll in this area. Most foreigners you're probably going to be, especially if you're coming your first time, in the Via Mora, Recoleta area, but this is still a very interesting part of the city to check out, especially in the daytime is what I would recommend. But it's beautiful. There's so much history here. So come along with us. We're going to go for a little nighttime stroll and see what is happening in the city center in the evening on a Friday. So it's around 10 o'clock in the evening. It is quite honestly pretty quiet. It's not always like this, especially in the summertime. Almost every weekend there's some sort of party or festival in the old center, but it's a little bit chillier today, which is nice for a change, but it is very quiet. We are outside of the central bank here in Asuncion. It is right in the center of the old center, the historical center. And there are, I don't know the name in Spanish, but there are lots of little bars that are on the side of the street. It's really cool to see, really fun. They'll make cocktails and drinks on the side of the street. And so if that is what you're into, then that's always fun to grab a drink, stroll around the center, maybe go to one of the restaurants that are open fairly late down in the center. And it's really nice to just be here and to walk around and it not be crazy busy or crowded.
So the next day we headed over to Mercado Cuatro. This is one of the largest markets in Asuncion and it really has absolutely everything you could need. From food, local vegetables, cheeses, clothing, and of course, delicious street foods to take out. There is absolutely everything. There's also a large furniture market, which we've taken advantage of as well. So you can find most things here.
It's a lovely Saturday afternoon. We're back again in downtown Asuncion, and we are now heading to Palacio de Lopez, which is one of the, if not the absolutely cutest cafes downtown. It has a perfect view. It's right behind the Parliament building in the center. So we are heading there for a early dinner, late lunch. You do have to make a reservation on their WhatsApp. So we made a reservation a few days in advance. And now let's go and see what it's all about. I'm so excited to check this out. You see it all over Instagram. So let's go. We're right across the street from the cafe, but we made it. Absolutely beautiful. And then the cafe is this white building right behind me. So let's see what our table is, but we are going to go have some food there and look at this beautiful view. So we just finished our dinner at Casa Clary. It was so good. Probably one of my favorite restaurants, if not the favorite, in the whole city. We got pizza, pasta. It was just had this amazing flavor. If you are in Asuncion, even just for 1 or 2 nights, I highly, highly recommend making a reservation a few days beforehand and checking it out. It was absolutely delicious. Here at Super Seis in Asuncion in Paraguay and have some olives. I'm in the more foreign ingredient section, but this is definitely the supermarket that you want to go to in Paraguay if you really need a grocery shop. There is Biggie, but all the Biggies ironically are quite small. And I've posted about this before, but a lot of the Biggie is half of the stock has pricing and the other half of the stock has no pricing, no tag with any sort of price. There's usually a scanner around, but not in all of the stores. So then you just don't really know the pricing until you go to checkout, and then there's a big long line behind you. And so price checking at checkout is not always the most ideal, but this is super safe. So we're going to take a look at the foreign section and then also at some of the prices that you can expect in 2024 in Paraguay. So today in Asuncion, we are heading out. It's getting really hot here. It is October 1st and it's 40 degrees, 39 degrees today. It's going to be much more humid with the same heat in the summertime in December, January. I was here January of last year and it was just so hot, so humid. But it's not quite at that level yet in October, so that is a bonus. But today we're heading out and we're going to Shopping Mariscal and Shopping Del Sol, have some errands to do there. And then we're going to head to what's called Beef Club Asuncion. I saw it as we were driving out of the city the other day, and near Shopping del Sol, there is a very interesting beef club. So we're going to see what that's all about, a store, what kind of meat they sell. And so let's go on the town today in Asuncion. On the street to get some barbecue, and this entire bag was 75,000 in the local currency. So let's see, we got some salad, rice, lots of rice, and chicken.
No.
And some grilled pork, and 2 bags of buns, lots of buns, and this whole chicken. Last night we went to Oktoberfest, which was on the Constanera in Asuncion, and it was not at all the Oktoberfest that I was expecting. It started out similar to an Oktoberfest outside of Germany, and it ended up just with complete reggaeton. It was definitely a very Latin American Oktoberfest, but of course it was fun nonetheless.
Thank you for joining me in this video. While I am in and out of Paraguay very frequently, you can definitely expect to see more of Paraguay on the channel. So hit subscribe if you're interested in global citizenship and also life in Paraguay. See you in the next video.